Surrounded by cheers, these Banner Hospital nurses embarked on their mission of helping COVID-19 patients in the town of Greeley, Colorado. Speaking to Cronkite News from there, nurse Bailey Scalise is one of them.
Um, and I haven't seen my family in like a month. So I've been taking care of COVID patients back at home.
COVID-19 has forced Scalise to isolate from her family for weeks. Separation from family has been a challenge facing many healthcare workers battling coronavirus. But despite this, Scalise says she volunteered to go to Colorado and help. While taking care of coronavirus patients in Colorado, she noticed a difference in the way the virus manifests itself.
Here, it's just different. Like the patients here are really young. Like my first day, I had 3 patients that were all in their 20s, and they looked okay, like not as sick as what I'm used to, but they were requiring like incredible like amounts of oxygen. Like I had somebody that was pretty much maxed out on the amount of oxygen you can give somebody without being on a ventilator.
Scalise says COVID-19 is unlike any other respiratory illness she's seen before.
It's just different. Like usually like in healthcare, you kind of have like a sense when you see a patient in the morning, like after you've done this for a while, you're like, you're not looking great. Like you're probably going to end up in the ICU or you're going to probably crash by the end of the day. But like these patients, you just don't.
Unpredictable is a word used by many to describe COVID-19.
It's hard seeing that. And it's hard seeing, some of these patients that are really, really, really sick and they're making some tough decisions about their care and the family can't be there with them. Like that's really hard.
But even in these dark times, nurses are still finding a way to bring joy to their patients.
I think it's been great, like how creative people have been getting, like with technology and connecting people. Like we did a little FaceTime date for my patient and his family. So I think that like kind of cheered him up, cheered up his family, and kind of reassured them.
The communities of Phoenix and Greeley have come together, showing their appreciation for the nurses working on the front lines.
This town is so amazing and so sweet. Like, first of all, we were greeted at the airport with a bulldog and a bunch of cowbells, like a couple times a week. Like we'll come home from a shift. And there was one day where this local bakery like left these custom made cupcakes with little like EKG hearts and like thank you notes at our doors. So yeah, we definitely feel very supported by everybody here.
Each day, the nurses are greeted with a comforting reminder the grueling work they're doing is saving lives.
There's this like wonderful whiteboard when we walk into work every day, like the employee entrance, where they update it every day, and it will say the number of patients that have successfully extubated, gotten off ventilators, and the number of patients that have discharged.
In Phoenix, Delaney White, Cronkite News.